Hey everybody, hope you're well. Daryl Carter for GG.CO.UK. This video is kindly sponsored by Bet UK. The GG Weekend Watch is looking to be back next week with all brand new graphics. Haven't had a big makeover. Today we're going to just have a quick preview of the Friday action and where my bets are on Friday. We kick off in the 145. I think it's all about Gerri Colombe. I think this long home straight at Aintree is really going to suit him. Give him enough time to get really wound up. He should be beating these. Thought Brom was a bit of a non-stay up to 3 miles last time in the Brown Advisory at the Cheltenham Festival. I think Gerri Colombe can get his deserved victory here at Aintree in the 145. The 220 is the handicap hurdle over 2 miles 4. Tricky race, but I think Camprond's a really attractive price, even at around 11 to 2. I think he'll take a world of beating. I thought it was a cracking run at Cheltenham. Yes, he probably should have won that race, but he stuck to the task after a sloppy error at the last and just bumped into two very well handicapped horses. He bounced out with Cheltenham last year and won at Punchestown. I don't think this is as strong as the Cheltenham race or as his win last year at Punchestown, and we know he can go well turned around 30 days later or after Cheltenham, and I think he'll take all the beating Camprond for me, so he is the bet in the race. I also think the Coral Cup was much stronger than the Martin Pope. The two in behind him in the market, No Ordinary Joe and Buddy One, both ran in that Martin Pope. So for me, Camprond that takes the beating. The 255 is the next race I'm going to play in. This is the Poundland Novice Hurdle. This is actually quite a cracking little race. I have been all season very much of the opinion that the Irish are much stronger than the British in this novice hurdle division. So I'm going to be sticking with the Irish. I'm going to back two horses in this race. The first of those is Founder 50 for Gordon Elliott. I think this is probably one of the best novice hurdlers that didn't go to Cheltenham this year. His run at Naas when beaten ahead by Corbett's Cross, I thought was advertised very well by the winner in the Albert Bartlett. I thought he just didn't really see out a really strongly run 3 miles there, and I thought coming back in trip probably would help him. So I don't think he did the form any harm. The time figure was excellent. It was faster than the other 4 hurdle races on the card, and it was bang on with the bumper. So he looks a strong favourite in this for me. You go back to his run at Fairyhouse when he beat a subsequent winner in Parmenion by 9 lengths. The time of that race was really good. In fact, Buddy One, who went on to finish 3rd in the Martin Pope, ran on the same card but over 2 mile 4. The 2 mile circuits were remarkably contrasting. Founder 50 was 8.5 seconds quicker than him over the 2 mile circuit. So Founder 50 and Davy Russell, I think, will go very close here. I am going to have an each way saver on No Looking Back for Oliver McKernan. This horse is progressive. He's been over hurdles 3 times. He's won a Grade 2, albeit a 2-runner race against Brazil in his penultimate start. And then was undone by a bit of a steadily run race dictated by Irish Point last time at Naas. He was trying to give him £8. For me, that was a cracking effort, and he was still running on at the finish, just wanting a stronger gallop. I think you only need to run into the mid 140s or the high 140s to win this. I think No Looking Back is bang there, and I don't think the market's giving him enough credit for it. I think Founder 50 has already done that. So I think those are going to be my 2 plays in this contest. Not much later on in the card. The final bet will come in at 3:30 in the Marsh Chase, and I'm going to stick with Fakir D'oudairies. I have said this season that he's perhaps not the horse he was last term, but the cheek pieces go on, and I thought at Thurles that he was travelling a bit lazily. His jockey JJ Slevin at the time was always having to keep him up to his work. I'm hoping they could just spark him back into life. And the return to Aintree, as we've seen previously, horses tend to love going back to venues they performed at well previously. He's looking for a 3rd Marsh victory. I think he's miles better than this field. And I think Fakir D'oudairies' form tails off after sort of February. I think Ascot was probably Fakir D'oudairies' track, whereas now Fakir D'oudairies is at his home at Aintree. So I think it's a very competitive race, but I think Fakir D'oudairies can come on top and win a 3rd Marsh Chase. Look, it's a competitive day for a nap. I think Gerri Colombe should be winning. I think he's the right price, so I probably wouldn't put him up. I think Camprond has got a great chance in the handicap at around 11 to 2. So best of luck on Friday, and I'll speak to you soon.